Hi guys, so welcome back to another series of the immigration. Well, this is part 2, I should say. So now this part is now when you reach into Canada now, certain things that need to be done, at least, within the first 3 weeks of you entering the country, right? So we're gonna start off by, first of all, just remember to subscribe to our channel, comment, share, like this video. I'm really appreciating the comments that you guys are, giving, the feedback. It's really encouraging, and it helps us to know what you like, and that what we're doing is on the right track. So I really appreciate the comments, and just keep them coming. And
so we're looking at the first 1 week or 2 weeks after landing in Canada. So basically, you would have prepared already to come to the country, because we went through that. You would have a place already. Some persons might not have family members here, so they probably would have booked whether Airbnb, hotel, or they might be staying with a friend, whatever the case is. But you would have to have that sorted out already, in order to know when you get to the airport where you're gonna stay for, temporarily, or is it gonna be a permanent place of dwelling when you get to Canada. So we're just gonna assume you have your place already, and now you're in Canada and we're ready to roll. So now you're at the airport, you're landed, and that in itself can be very scary when you land at the airport, because now you're coming with stuff, and you'd have already done your research to know what is it that you can bring into Canada, and so on and so forth. But from our experience, we have been traveling before on vacation. And all this time we have been traveling, a good amount of times before we actually came permanently to Canada. And during that time, we have never been searched at no point in time. They have never pulled our suitcase and just welcome to Canada, and you feel so nice and good. But the day of actually migrating, you feel you feel scary and confused at the airport, know what to do, because now you're not going to the regular visitors section. You're coming in now, so now they're gonna screen you even more. So they send you to a different section to be processed, to another immigration section. And when we went around that section, you see they start looking through people's private stuff.
So first of all, we came up with 8 suitcases.
Oh yes.
So you're coming up now.
With
as much
at that time, the
much
flight
things as you can, because you're come for live. And I like a visitation, you just bring a one suitcase and luggage, and I hit that. So we, all 3 of us all together, was 8 suitcases, right?
2 per person, so that's 2,
6,
4, 6, and then you have the hand luggages.
So 9
pieces.
9
right?
pieces.
Yeah. And then so we went to that section. So after you went through immigration now, and this is it. So you go to that section. When we went there was a line, not really long line or anything, but the immigration officers, they were digging up people's stuff. They were going into their phones, searching their phones, telling them to open it up, unlock if they have any
cameras, the laptop,
camera, laptop,
and they were really, really rigid and strict and serious, and
I've never seen that before. Traveling with them.
It was a family in front of us, and the family, they locked the suitcase, and they're like, open up the suitcase, where's the keys? And they didn't speak English, so that was a difficult moment for them. So you could you could see on their face that they were like
Scared and you're
and then
confused
that
stuff.
make we even were scared because we said boxes. I know we bring ackee and stuff. We have ackee, breadfruit, this,
No
that,
selfish.
that.
We won't
Yeah,
just
sorry,
ackee.
no.
We had scallion, we had thyme, we
They
had
know we're
sorry.
Jamaican.
Yeah, because
we
we came in what, September? We came in September. So we bring in every little thing that we
Every
want to
little
keep
thing,
the
you
taste
know?
on our tongue, right?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to bring whatever. You brought guinea.
Yeah,
Because that's
exactly.
my favorite fruit is the thing is guinea. And
then you know you're bringing some things for people up here because we
Yeah,
have
as
family
well.
up here, so you know we're just bringing some stuff. So I was scared, like I was like, oh my gosh, because I have my laptop, I have my phone, I have my camera, and I'm
pictures.
seeing them digging up people camera. I'm like,
you wonder
really?
what you're wondering
What you
now,
looking for?
what is it that they're looking for? And you start to think, even though you're traveling clean, you still
It's
thinking,
like,
oh my gosh,
what is in my camera? What is in my camera? I'm like, I hope that thing that's in my camera with that. Yeah,
I
so-
remember, even though you're coming to their country and you get the permanent residence stamp in your passport from the country that you're coming from, that doesn't mean you 100% sure that you're going to enter the country. Because remember, it's their country, they can turn your back. Because
Yeah.
even though it's immigration, if they find anything that look
Any little
thing or
discrepancy.
so, they still have the right, because you know it's immigration, and still you have that worried feeling to say, I hope everything is okay with my stuff, and you know, hope nothing is wrong and so forth. So those persons, they were immigrating or migrating to Canada as well, and they were being dug up, and you standing by looking on, you're like, oh my god, what the hell? So you know, when people start to invade your privacy, even though you don't have anything to be afraid of, it becomes like like a panic mode. So guys, I'm just saying this to say that expect that to happen, or expect something. When we went through, we didn't have any issues though, because God was on our side. We got this immigration officer. He was just coming back from his lunch, and then he was there. He came, opened up his computer and whatever, and then he said next. We went up, and then he just told us to put our suitcase up on top of the place, on top of the thing, and then he asked, what you guys bring in? What are you taking into Canada? And you know that declaration form that you fill that out on the airport, guys, just fill everything, fill it out.
Even if you don't know, like, should I bring it, still write it. Because at least they're showing that, okay, you're truthful enough to say that you bring this.
Yeah.
Even if it's not allowed, it's best to see that you write it and they tell you that it's not allowed, and even if they throw it away, then
At
you
least,
hide it, and when they find it now, that's where the issue come in.
Yeah.
So we declare every little piece of food items that we
brought. Yeah.
And the immigration officers, they know all the food items from Jamaica.
And any country, they know what the thing is.
So when you think they now know susumba, what
Guinea, they know what is that. And
know
the good thing about Canada too, they allow so many things that I don't think America allow.
No.
But Canada, you can bring your mango with the skin on it, and you can bring. Even some people bring yam, but they wash it with the skin on there. They don't have to peel it or anything. They wash
can bring
it.
whole a cake. You have to cut it up like right here.
Yeah.
In America, you have to cut up the cake. You can bring the cake just as
it is.
So
it's good. The system is good that they have the immigration system. You're comfortable. You feel really comfortable, because I tell you before, we never see the searching like this before. But maybe that section we never been in that section before. So yeah. So they have to follow their immigration laws and their agricultural laws as to what to bring. So the guy, he asked what we were bringing. One item was in the bag was the scallion. I told him we carried scallion. So we all know green onion, scallion, whatever we call it, escallion, whatever.
Yes.
So you know that how the way that grows, it grows in the dirt. So they are kind of picky about that, because they don't want you bring any soil, like that. So I told him, I had scallion and so on, and he just said to me, okay, next time in the future, don't bring scallion.
Yeah, don't bring any plants.
Don't bring any plant-based
thing like that.
Yeah. And so on.
And he's like, okay, stop, okay.
Okay, enjoy yourself.
Enjoy. Welcome to Canada.
Yeah,
that was it.
And
we leave the people them still dig up the people them camera and laptop.
But they know what they're looking
they-
for, because you know immigration people.
No.
Don't mess with them. They are trained
Yeah,
professionals and they know what they're looking for. So even though you feel scared and timid, they screen every bag already and they know
Yeah,
what they're
they
going to
know.
search for and things like that.
Yeah.
And so that is
Alright.
at the airport, and then you
Yeah.
have your family member, whosoever pick you up. It's a simple process.
Yeah.
Only thing I would say, depending on the year, the time of the year you're traveling, make sure you have your warm clothing.
Yeah.
If you're coming from a warm country like us, we were coming from Jamaica, so it was really kind of weird for you to be dressing up warm in the hot country to
And then
come into the cold.
yeah.
But at least you have a proper shoes
Jacket.
and jacket or sweater or something,
Mhm.
or the persons who are picking you up, you
Bring
know
it
that they
for
will
you.
bring it to you at
Yeah.
the airport or so.
Mhm.
So you know, it's just the time of the year that you're traveling that you need to be mindful of the
Yeah.
weather here in Canada,
Mhm.
as we all know.
Yeah.
So that is for that when
So,
you arrive,
Mhm.
right?
So once we reach now and alright, everything out of the airport now and reach in a way
family comfort,
comfort
your home
zone
where
now,
you're
and
gonna stay
you
there.
finally realize that yes, I am here, this is new, this is home now.
Yeah.
We have to hit the ground running.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just relax and say, oh, this is not vacation. Like,
And by the way, they would have given you to a welcome package at the airport. They usually give you a package that would tell you the things or tell you how to go about the stuff.
yes,
Guys, don't put
different
that
steps.
away.
Mhm.
Read it through. Make sure you go through that thing. Even by the following morning or something. I went through mine the night I came home. I couldn't sleep right away, and I just went through and looked at it.
Yeah.
So they have the package, and some people too, I think, they may change up the immigration stuff now, because your social insurance, by the time when we came, we had to go and get that sorted out. But now I heard that you're getting your social insurance now at the airport. So you might get that document at the airport with your social insurance number or so on and there. You get your landed paper too at the airport.
Very
so that
important.
That's very important.
That is the proof
yeah.
that
of
you are allowed
legally, in the country.
in the country.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you get that landed paper is tied in with your PR card,
Your
which you
permanent
won't get.
resident,
Yeah, your
yeah.
permanent resident card, which you won't get that card until about the next 6 weeks or so in the mail wherever you're staying.
Yeah.
If you change your address, you have to let them know. You have to update your address on CIC,
Mhm.
that GC, that CA, that's the
They
government
will
site.
put it in the booklet that you will
Yeah,
be
where
getting.
you update your address, if you change your address, so that you can get your
Your
permanent resident card
Mhm.
sent to you.
Yeah.
So that being said, we're going now into the following day now,
Yes.
right? The following
Mhm.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the following day, you basically want to visit one of these organization like.
So in our case, we didn't get our social insurance number at the airport, so we had to go and get it done. So
Yes.
we had to go to Service Canada. That is
Right.
where you do your social insurance number, your passport, things like that. So we had to go there to fill out forms to get that
Right. to
in
get it.
place,
Yeah.
because you're gonna need that information if you want to open up a bank account
Yeah. Anything.
or
yeah.
anything. So that's what we did first,
Mhm.
and to just to secure that, and then we went to. So it all depends on which province
Right.
you're entering into the country. So we entered in Ontario.
Right.
So we only can talk about Ontario, but we can't talk about any other province because we don't really know about like
That process.
yeah
the
those
procedure.
yeah their procedure. So we went to Service Ontario, right?
Yeah. Service
Ontario.
Service Canada for the
For
social,
the social insurance number and Service Ontario to get the health card.
Yeah.
Because you need a health card, because so that if anything should happen in Canada, the health service is free.
Right.
It's
yes.
free, so you definitely need that card to go to the hospital or the walk-in clinic
Mm-hmm.
or doctors.
And this is, I'm sorry, and this is each person in the family.
Yes,
so if you
each
come up with
person.
5 of you, each
Five.
person have to go
Even
there.
a baby
They
have
have to
their
go
own.
there in person. So you have to take it. You can't just go as a parent and say, oh,
No.
5 of us came. You have to go with everybody.
Yeah.
And depending on the age group, I think if you're under 12, they don't have a picture on there.
But they have a card.
Yeah, but they have a card. And each family member has to take a a picture to place on the card to know that, you know, it's your card.
Yes.
So each person have that card, which is very important, and your social insurance number.
Yeah.
Those 2 pieces are very important. The L card, you can use it as part of an ID kind of for some places.
Some places do accept it. But it's really just in terms of your health. Like anything can happen to you. And once you go into any health sector, any health organization, the first thing they're going to ask you is for your health card.
Yeah.
So that's why we say that's almost like the first thing you should start.
Yeah, because you don't know, you can land in the country, you can catch a cold, or something can happen, and you have to go seek some medical attention right away, and so on. And you can go to the walk-in clinic, which is like a regular doctor's office, and so on. So that is very important, and that's a very good benefit for Canada, that they have the free health care. If it's even surgery you're going to do, thank God you can walk into any hospital, emergency care, and so on, and you have the most expensive surgery being done for free, basically.
Yeah. And then where would you go to?
So next, after we do that, after you do the health card, you want to open and try and get a cell phone, I would say.
Yes. And guys, if you bring whatever cell phone you have in your country, talking specifically Jamaica, bring it with you, because majority of his phone nowadays you can unlock.
Yeah, that's
you can
true.
unlock your phone. If you can't do it yourself, there's a lot of places up here that can unlock your phone, and then you just buy a chip and just do a prepaid. Don't do any bill. Don't join any big phone company.
Oh yes.
And
and take out
no
phone. Phone.
Because right now we just start. We don't have no money for waste. So just take out a chip where you know you pay a monthly fee for $120
like
a month, a prepaid, and you get unlimited calls. So at least you get that. Right?
Yeah, when we just came here, we took out a prepaid thing that cost us $25 a month.
Yeah.
Right? And remember, $25 a month, it still add up because it was 3 of us, and 25 times 3 is $75. Right here already, that's $175 for 3 person. So you can imagine now you take out join up with one of them big company and take out a payment plan and phone and all of them things.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see they send you one bill.
Big bill.
Yeah, when you come, because
their bills, they're unpredictable.
Yeah, exactly. And
so
it's not cheap, it's expensive.
Just stay away from that for now.
For the time being. Until you
sort out and well seasoned, stay away from them for now.
Yeah.
And then
but you're gonna need it, you know, just in case you need to make any calls, any emergency call or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a phone. So the next step is to take out the phone. Then
it would be so the PR card, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so opening a bank account. So even if you come with 1 cent, no cents, $1 million, you need to open up a bank account. Right? And in order to open up a bank account, you're gonna need your social insurance number.
You're gonna
need your PR, your passport.
You can use a landed paper.
You can use a landed paper. So you're gonna need those to open up a bank account.
You definitely need your passport.
Yeah. And when we went to get to open up the bank account, they did offer us a credit card. Take the credit card, because this country is all about credit. So back home we never really use credit.
Yeah. Cash is the king.
But up here
you have to build
a credit from scratch. So take the credit card. The limit can be $1,000, $500, $2,000. It doesn't matter. Just take it and you just spend it little payback.
Yeah.
Spend payback. Whatever you use for your cash, you use your credit card and just pay it back. So at least you know you have build up your credit from there.
Yeah.
Because don't in the future if you want to get like rent, when you rent place.
They look at your credit.
So if you want to rent
because it's hard to say when you come here and nobody knows you. They're not gonna pull no credit from you from back home to see you. Nobody care about back home. Back home is done.
Yeah.
So now you come as a fresh person here, and so if you are to do certain business transaction, especially like looking at an apartment or so to rent, it's gonna be difficult unless you have a friend or a family member
who can help you
to
for the
do
time
it.
being. Yeah, then that's okay. But
Yeah.
if not, if you come here by yourself, and so then you're gonna need
to build up
your credit. Yeah.
Not every bank offer you a credit card at the same time too.
No.
So you will find that some of them might be reluctant in offering you a credit card. So the few that might offer you, because we were fortunate that when we opened our bank account at the time, they offered me and my daughter the credit card thing with a limit, like a $2,000 limit at the time. And we weren't working because number one, the bank, they look at if you're working and if this and that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they changed now.
Yeah.
But they offer us the credit card and so on. So we were happy for that. Even though we weren't working, we never touch it. We just
but at least we have it.
We have it to know.
Yeah, because you have a lot of people that born in this country, and the bank don't want to give them any credit card based off of their history or whatever.
Yeah.
So
And please note also that the credit card is not something like, oh yeah, me have a credit card now, so I can go spend out my latitude and longitude. No. You know that it's not your money.
You're borrowing.
It's a loan with high interest rate. And so if you're going to use it, how we used to use it, if we went and buy, say, some groceries off it, because if you know you're going to spend $50 on grocery, we just say, okay, just use the credit card, buy the $50 worth of grocery, and then by the time we come home and just wait 2 days, we just $50 and put it back. So they never used to get not even no interest on our credit card for that period of time.
Yeah.
And that's how we used to do it until they increase our limit and so on. So that being said, with the you open your bank account, because you're going to need, and when you open the bank account, to guys, ask them to mail a statement to your home, like a bank statement, because you're trying to build up yourself now, and by the time you're ready to do something else,
you're going to want proof of address.
Right.
So that would be a proof of address. At least you're looking to the future. To say, just in case if somebody say, okay, we're going to need proof of address, boom, you got that from your bank.
Yeah.
So you know you're one step ahead of the game.
So you have that. Yes.
If you come in with children, you're gonna need to register them for school. Right? Let me talk about that.
So to register the kids for school, normally we're speaking specifically for our country, how it used to work back home and compared to Canada. When you come to Canada, kids, wherever you live in, the kids go to the school. The home school is right next door most of the time. It's not very far because they're not allowing them to travel too far. Some depending on the borders, and so they might have to take the school bus and so forth. But depending on your postal code or whatever, you can walk to
you can go to any school.
Yeah.
Give them your address and they will tell you which school is your home school. So it's not hard. Yeah. And once they tell you which school is your home school, you just go to that school same time, and then they're gonna ask you for your landed papers, your passport for the child, birth certificate. So they're gonna ask those questions.
And the relation, like the mom or dad, their information to show relation that it's your child and whatever.
Yeah.
And then they want the proof of address. So you have your bank statement now to show them as proof of address. And so the process isn't.
It's not
it's
so. It's not
child
bad.
can go to school the same day or the
following day. Yeah. And up here, they do it by the child's age. Yeah. So it's not like, in Jamaica, you say, oh, you can have a child that is in grade 8 and they're like 12, 13 or whatever age that child is. That's the grade that they will go into. Because when my sister was in Jamaica, she was just going into grade 8. She was just going to grade 8.
And she was 11.
But she was 11. So then they're like, no, 11 is what, grade 7?
7. So they put her
So
in
she
grade 7.
had to go back.
And she felt like
She felt bad because she's saying,
I've done grade
oh,
7
I've
already.
done, yeah, but that's just
yeah.
how they
But
do
this
it
is
up
a
here.
different country, and they are not going to, and they're not looking if you were smart back home
No,
or
they're not looking at
whatever.
smartness. They're just looking at your age,
Yeah.
homeschool,
Yeah.
go, that's it.
Yeah, and they don't go by no. You know, some places they might have, oh, these kids are little, what you call them, special in terms of smartness and so, and they would put them in some special school or something like that.
No.
They don't have anything like that. Everybody is just rolling in, you know,
yeah.
together, and that's all.
That's it.
Yeah. At school, they can come home. They can decide if they want to come home for lunch because the school is just like across the, you know, close to the home.
Yeah.
So if you as a parent or the child who can decide if the child want to come home for lunch, if somebody is at home, to, you know, the child can run home and get them lunch and have lunch at home, watch a little whatever they want to watch and go back to school. Yeah. So, and they just walk to school by themselves. Yeah. So the thing that I really admire about this country is the safety. Safety is the number one thing. I am back in Jamaica, as Tashana did a video before, or I was kind of overprotected, and with them it's not really overprotected, but you're kids and you just want to make sure that they are safe, and you know, in their movement to from home and school, you make sure. I used to make sure that I drop them, pick them up from every little where. But in Canada, I see my daughter came and the younger one, and she was able to take the bus, and I didn't even feel any way about it. But in Jamaica, I wouldn't allow them to take the bus because I know what that gives. So, you know, the safety, the child can walk back and forth to school without you worrying about any incident or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Not that anything tough won't happen, but the chances is very few, to my knowledge. And so that is for the school. So you'd already prepare everything, the birth certificate for the child, the bank statement, the passport, and you wouldn't have gotten the PR card as yet. So you'd use your landed paper when you get at the airport to help to register the child for
and the birth certificate is the birth certificate from Jamaica.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not like you will come up here and get a brand new birth certificate. No, it's just that birth certificate I just want to see. And all of that.
Yeah, just to show relation with you and the child. Another thing too, some kids, it depends on the age of the child. So the child is close to say 16, 17. They may ask when they're going into high school, because they have like elementary school here. I think it's from grade 1 to 7 or to 7, something like that. And then high school start at grade 8 to grade 12 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So if the child is going to go into high school now, in addition to that, they will send the child to a center or test center and let them do a maths and English test. Not any test to it's pass or fail, just to evaluate them to see where they're at. And basically, if they're going to go in grade 11 or grade 10, they testing them with like a grade 7 maths or English thing. So it's something simple.
It's not hard.
Yeah. So the child, you prepare your child mentally to know that you're gonna do this test. Don't worry about the test. Just do your best. And it's really to place them in the English and the maths, and also to prepare them for choosing if they're how their study is gonna go while they're in high school. So basically, they have something here that they would say, you're gonna do college maths, or you're gonna do university maths, or they even have a lower level maths. So suppose you're not a maths person or whatever, they have different levels.
That's what I like about the. Although I would say Jamaica school system is great, but how they do the school system up here in terms of different level, like we know. And then everybody book smart. You have people who are good with them and skills and so.
Right.
So what them do, they kind of divide it up like that. So if they see that, okay, this child, him not too book, you know, but him good in the skills and him maybe want for the trades, like they know you don't really have to know like certain type of mathematical topics. So they eliminate that. So that's what I like. So it's not too stressing. It's not too stressing on the child, and that's good. So you know, it kind of ease certain burden that you know that they're stressing on trigonometry and algebra, you know, certain
can't
things, and they
manage
can't
it,
even
yeah.
manage it. So at
Yeah.
least, you know, they have that. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
They assess the child and then put them based off their level of.
And they can always, I think they can always switch. If
And they can switch.
improve.
But you know how some children stay where they maybe start off slow, but then pick up, then they can always
Go back to
reevaluate
the-
and think. But that I like that about
So the education
the
system
schools,
is great.
the school system.
And also they have another program at the school where because at the time Brianna, she has never done French. So Canada, the main language is English and French. And Brianna never did French in Jamaica before in her life. So when she got here, they have to do French in grade 7 or from this they call it IEP program. It's like a help, you know, to help the kids who have never done a certain course or thing before, and it's like a one-on-one with the teacher or something like that, like an extra lesson type of thing. And Brianna had to pick up French from grade 4 and cover that up to grade 7 within 1 year. And she got a French award for that one. So that was great because she really dedicated her time with the teacher. So they really, you know, spend time, and if you encourage a child and so on, they can do it. So, you know, that was a good thing. And the school will work with you, and you as parent, you know, you just work with the child as well.
So then now you have the driver's license. So even if you didn't even drive back home, I encourage people to get the G1 because
that's
like a learner, but it's still a ID, like an identification.
Yeah.
So even if you don't plan to drive as yet, you can just do the test, which is just the road code, and just get that G1 to have some, you know, some additional ID in the country. Because you don't want to walk with a passport everywhere you go, and so
that's true.
So the driver's license definitely
can hold in your wallet, and it's easy to take around with you.
But if you used to drive back home, then we have a Jamaican embassy in Canada where you can go and request a letter
of your driving history or something like
that. Back home, so that once you get that letter, then it will show that okay, you have driving experience. You still have to do your G1. So you have G1, G2, G from the last video we were talking about. So you do your G1, but you skip out the G2, and you can go straight to the G with that letter. And
the G is the general highway license.
Yeah,
that you
that's
can.
A big license for driving car.
That for driving a car. You can even drive a truck with it.
Okay.
You can drive certain vehicle with it too. And before you go to the commercial license. But you could drive like a moving truck, like a U-Haul truck, and so on with that.
Yes. So you can look into that too.
So that you deal with that too when you come within the first 2 weeks. You want to get your driver's license.
As I said, hit the ground running.
Yeah. If you have money and if you used to, because in Jamaica we used to drive on the left hand side of the road, right? So I went and did a little driving lessons just to get the feel of the right hand side of the road. Some people learn quick and they maybe don't even need it, and they might feel comfortable to jump around anything. If you feel comfortable, fine. But at that time, I felt it was necessary because there are certain things in Jamaica, like I said, the stop sign and the way is really just techniques. Yeah, it's techniques of passing the driving test. And we might go and have a video of that to tell you what are the techniques, what they look for when you're going for your driving. Because so many people, like, they do all the tests 3-4 times and they're spending money, and it's just about a technique, certain techniques that they look for when you're, you know, how to pass that driving test. You know, so I think that would be a good video to do, to tell people how to pass that G license.
And then we have the assess or evaluate education documents. I had a question from one of somebody who watched the video, and it was a good question from Blue Tiga, and so the question was, let me see if do you need to accredit your degree before or after you reach Canada. No, I answered her in the comments, but I'm just gonna share it with you guys just in case if you didn't see the comments.
And accredit, I don't think we don't want to mix up accredit, because accredited is have to do with the university back home. So it's not a credit. I don't know
Yeah,
what you
because
said in the video.
she actually said if that is the word. So
Yeah,
she just
yeah.
put it in bracket, but I think she wanted to say evaluate,
Yeah, or assess. Yeah.
your
So
your
it's really
degree.
to assess your
Yeah.
degree or evaluate your degree.
Yeah.
If we said assess in the previous video, that's our. I don't know if it's our mistake, but if she's saying accredit, but the word is evaluate your
Yeah,
degree
assess.
or assess your education. It doesn't have to be degree either. It can be
Anything.
any other
Yeah, high
documents
school,
that you have.
Anything.
Yeah,
Anything. High school, CAPE, CXC,
yeah.
them assess it.
And you were
then-
telling the process of that.
So I don't know anything about assessing outside of Canada, but I strongly advise you do it in Canada, since most employers, they ask for the assessment to be done by either ICAS, so organization called ICAS, ICAS or WES.
Yeah, those are just some
Those are just the
acronyms.
acronyms. I will write down what the acronyms mean.
Yeah.
But those are the two main
Institutions
that they ask for the assessment.
And even
from.
colleges too.
Our
That's
colleges,
where they accept them.
So because they ask it specifically from that, I don't want you to find somewhere in Jamaica, spend money, assess it, and then you have to come up here and assess it again. So better you just wait till you come up here and then just assess it and finish and just get
exactly.
it over
And
with.
those places, they want, especially when it comes on to your degree, they want the transcript being sent from the university.
Yeah, that was in the comment as well. They're gonna ask for the transcript from, because what happened, what I did, I got the transcript from university, but they didn't want it from me. They want it from the university. So that's something that I learned. So once you request it, they will ask you to request it from the university, and the university have to mail it to them, so you'll get the address.
And you have to pay the university, because, for example, when you requested it from UWI, you had to pay UWI, you had to send the money down to somebody to get them to pay UWI to send it through DHL or some express agency. I don't want to say DHL, but some express service to
the organization.
ICAS too.
And then you have to pay ICAS. Well, they already have to pay ICAS.
Yeah, to
start the assessment.
And send it back to you, because you have to send them original documents, no copy or anything.
And they send you back the
thing,
documents. Yeah, so that was a question. That was a good question that Blue Tiger asked, and I did answer, but I just wanted to share with you guys the process. So definitely assess it in Canada, but as I said, they will request the documents from that specific
university
institution from Jamaica.
But your subjects, like your CXC subjects,
you don't need.
You can just bring your original CXC
because
paper.
They're not gonna go to your high school
to get the transcript and all of that. No.
Once you have a CXC or a CAPE,
they accept
that from you. It's just your degree that they would need it from the university.
Yeah. And you still send in your degree, like your diploma track, your degree big paper. They send that, but the transcript itself and
with all your grades and stuff.
And the content of the course.
Yeah, because they want to kind of evaluate what they do up here to what is done back home to see the equivalency of what's going on.
What's the value?
Yeah.
And that is very good to do it as soon as you get the chance to do that.
That is why we say just hit the ground running to get these little tinky things out of the way, because so many things they might miss it.
Yeah.
So it's good to write down what you need to do so that you don't miss out anything.
Yeah. And if you get a job opportunity and they ask you for because some job ask you, they need X and they need R, or they might say they need the equivalency. You can we need a high school diploma or its equivalent.
Yes.
Now you get a job opportunity, they call you in for the interview, and you never assess your
You have to.
thing as yet, you
You
lose
lose your
out on
chance.
that, because they're not gonna wait on you to
No.
go through the process of assessing, and it takes a little while. So you don't want to miss out on that
No,
chance.
no, definitely
So
no.
another thing at the back of that is the
So transportation. So
budget.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing, guy, when you come to Canada, you want to budget for traveling around, because if you even land with a family or so, they're not gonna drive you up to every little place. Bus fare is $3.25 for adult now. Kids under 12 is free.
Yes.
So for one trip, you have to pay $3.25. So that is not a cheap bus fare. Even though the transportation system is excellent here, it's really good. They have mode of transportation is bus. They have streetcars. They have the subway or the rail, and they have wheel trans too for disabled people that picks them up and so on. And differently from taxi and Uber and all of that. But the main mode is the bus and the subway. So you want to plan your day out so that $3.25 can do you a lot. So if you need to go to the Service Ontario, your Google Map search your places that you're planning.
And they have different Service Ontario all over. So it's not just one specific specific place. Like you have multiple.
Yes.
So you don't have to go to one. You can so say for example, if you want to go to Service Canada,
yes,
you go to one that is closer to. So you look for a Service Ontario close to that. So you use one bus fare
to go to the several place.
One stone kill two birds.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to do that because you don't want to be. And if you're going to pick up a bag of grocery or something, just make sure you do that the last thing. So you can say, okay, you know what, this place is in this vicinity. Let me just go do this thing, do that one, register the child for school, go to the bank, and so you plan out your time, because you plan out your day and just know you're going to kill the day to get as much things out of that bus fare and get those things done and stuff like that. So you want to really organize yourself and get those things out of the way before you even start applying for any job or any little thing like that.
Yeah.
So this is within the first 1 week or 2 weeks, depending on how fast you can get them done.
Yeah.
You want to just do that. And there are some other organizations too that will help newcomers, which you want to talk about?
Definitely. You have a lot of organizations up here that they aid, they help you through the process, because they know you can be overwhelmed and all of that, and they help you with your resume. Like they will take your resume and alter it and fix it, tweak it, and they also offer a lot of programs for free. You
want to make sure you hang on to free stuff up here.
Yes.
Anything free coffee.
Free.
You get free coffee there. You get
back even your bus fare.
You get a token.
Because the government give those organizations money to help immigrants.
So make use of it,
guys. Because I did it because like after I finished my degree and came back up permanently now, I didn't have a job, but me never want to stay home is boring. So I went there, I got my food handler's permit for free. I did that. Normally you have to pay money for that, but because it was through the immigration program, I went to YWCA and I got that. I did that. I did women's training, that is a workplace hazard material.
That one.
I did CPR. I did everything what they offer.
Everything they offer.
Once they send an email and they say, "Oh, there's a free," boom, I register.
Because they don't have anything.
You don't have nothing to do.
Just go and get it.
Yeah, so I did that. I did CPR training. I
cashiering.
learned cashiering because I don't know cashiering. Customer service, customer service. And then what they do, they always send an email for when different job fairs or different organization having different, just so it's a good
way to network
definitely. And they even have programs where, as I said, they do mock interviews, and they help you, and they even give you clothes.
Oh yeah, they give you
brand new
business attire.
Guys.
And you dress and
you dress up.
And model outfits.
And you model also, yeah,
and
like
you get them to take home and brand new
things.
Yes, so
And
time, whatever.
that really helps, especially people, because you know it's not only people who
have family or
who have
migrate,
family and migrate, have refugees,
and
you know, coming, and
from
so
out of-
that
yeah.
those programs are really good.
Yeah, so make
and
use of
make
it.
make use of it. The YWCA, I can talk about the YWCA. Really nice,
Yes.
nice, helpful people.
And they give you even some tickets also to go to
Yes.
visit places.
Even, yeah, because even in the
Besides,
summer they have different tickets and little
to know
trips
more about Canada. Yeah,
that you can go with them just to explore Canada.
Yeah.
Free.
So guys,
Free.
you want to hang on to those
Yeah,
institutions when you come and find out, and you go there, you meet friends, you meet people who are new just like yourself. And
yeah.
you get to have a free breakfast.
Yeah.
Because you might be at home and you're not sure what
for
to
real.
and you save for money there.
And you get back your bus fare. That is the sweet thing about it.
Yeah.
Because even if already you can find a one bus fare go, they're gonna give you back your bus fare.
Yes.
So you know it's like that kind of keep me afloat in terms of my mental state, because I met new people, friends, and you know your mental.
And they have computers there where you can go.
Yes.
You can go there and spend the whole day on the computer, not play no games or nothing like that, but you know really researching jobs and
so
you know,
and even
preparing yourself,
because you know you have a lot of other people coming from different countries. They maybe don't know how to speak English, or they're not computer literate.
They have the training there too. And if you because they have courses on Excel and speed, you know, because sometimes typing speed, because it's preparing you for the work. So if you're not so familiar with Excel and certain type of computer programming, they have certain programs that they offer, and it's free. And if you feel it, you can go back and do it and brush up yourself, and you know, get yourself prepared.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, the YWCA.
That YWCA, and as I say, it's
and they have the YMCA too for the men.
Exactly.
Several persons who got jobs through them, and still have the job now. Yeah.
Because even now we're still getting emails from them. You say, oh, this company having job fair, this, and even when tax time come, like when the tax season come to do your taxes, you can go there and do your taxes for free. They have accountants that go to the place, and you just give them a paper and they do it for free. Normally we have to pay to do your taxes. So please utilize that, because
and they have even skills now for people who want to do tiling.
Yes, because
and
I saw that
and something like that.
I wish I could still do it just because your
pass over the
status change, and you know you want to
yeah.
give other people a chance to do it. But when I saw that you can go be Thailand and a well done painter for free, they teach you and you get the job because the people coming in from the company to train you and they take you off to work with them too. So it's a lot of people don't know about
a
lot of people don't know about that, but guys, please
make opportunity
with that one. Trust me, because it's really good. Even if if it's even just to socialize, just to network, just to hear other people's story, and so it's good.
This video is gonna be a long video. It's gonna be a long video, but the information, guys, is we can't condense it any further because
we want to give you the real who want to will listen.
Exactly. Because we wish we had this information when we came here. We had to figure it out, and it took us a longer time.
We had a couple little information here and there, but most of the things we had to figure out ourselves and figure out certain things, because some people never know about it, even to share the information with us. Right?
And if you don't ask questions, people not going to know that you need the answer. So if you don't go on and ask, and even step inside some place, and just like how we went to the YWCA, if you don't step in here, you would be like, oh my God, so much things going on in this place.
Because the thing is, we know YWCA at Jamaica for something different. Like YWCA,
it wasn't doing the type of programs as this. It's it's a different thing.
Yeah, man.
But this one
YWCA
was
used to be when I used to be my little hangout spot that when me no want to stay home. I stay home I do.
Cause you can't sit down and watch TV.
No.
Because you can't watch TV if you have a little time, but then after you're going to wake up out of yourself and say, what is this? You're going to feel like a worthless person, like, no man, me in this country, what me I do? You know, so you don't want to get that, especially if you were working back home and you know you had your independence certain way. You don't want to hang around family members and can't contribute to the bills, and so you want to get yourself working. And it doesn't matter what type of job. Don't just pick a job, any little job you can get. It's better to get a money than you're not getting nothing. And then your money that you come up with, you end up spending, because bus fare alone can just done that money in no time. You understand? And the food, and you have to buy winter coat and winter shoes and hat and scarf and gloves, right? You have to buy those things in the first 2 weeks you come up. It depends if you come up in the winter time, and if you even come up in the summertime, you still have to buy preparing for the winter time to come. Exactly. So just bear in mind you have to budget for your winter stuff and so on. So
and guys, like, although you're doing all of these things too, you still want to embrace the new country you're in. So I encourage, take a stroll,
go to the park,
figure out what's going on in your community, just walk and stretch your legs, and especially when summertime hits, soak up as much sun. Because we have more winter than summer. So just enjoy, because if it's even the park, we have a lot of greenery up in this country, trust me. And you can enjoy, and just enjoy yourself and just
go downtown Toronto, take the bus, take the subway.
Just
it's different. When I came up and saw the train, I was so impressed with the transportation system. That's why I wanted to work in there. And just seeing the buses come in, and you're comparing that to back home, like you see the bus running on a certain schedule, and you go to the subway. We never have no train in Jamaica. We had train in Jamaica a long time ago, but now when you come and you see the subway and it come and you hear them say next stop so it sounds so foreign and you feel so good. You say, yes man, me that foreign. Hear the bus has tell me the next stop. You can relax, read a book while you're on the bus, because you will hear the next stop. So you don't have to worry and look out through the window and a bus stop driver and then something there. No, you press a buzzer and everything nice and well organized. So it will feel different, but embrace the difference.
You eventually,
and you will love it. It's hard, but it's nice. It's hard, but
just take it one day at a time, guys. Just take it one day at a time. Don't feel overwhelmed.
I don't regret coming to Canada. I love this country. Really love it.
Definitely.
Safety is the number one thing that is nice with the country. It's nice and clean. And
the culture, it's like there's so many different culture. You have so many different things that happen. You have Caribbean, the Caribbean. You have Afrofest, African. You have Taste of the Danforth, Greek. You have Italy, Little Italy, where you want some Italian food, Chinatown, Koreatown. Cause me go all over the place. You have EDM concert, like you just enjoy.
So you just look up. You can look up on even some sites where you can get tickets. You have the Blue Jays, people who love sports,
Raptors,
the different sports.
Maple Leaf.
So try and get into certain things.
Like,
and it's places to visit, like the zoo. You have the science center.
You have a lot of
museums,
arts. Art gallery. Cause you have this thing that I normally go Nuit Blanc. That's where you're very artistic and creative. And you go in all the art galleries them for free. Me love free things.
Anything free.
So me just find them
and get them out of the way.
And just get them out of the way. So when nobody else can say, I did that. I did that. Yeah, sure.
So there's a lot to enjoy.
And also to this, like you see how when you're so keen and thing, and then you do your citizenship and you get your citizenship, there is a ticket that you will get for 1 whole year where you can go to certain places for free.
And certain parks. Isn't that nice? So I hope,
guys. So I hope this little, or experience and, kind of give you a real detailed part two of what to expect and what we did. As I said, this is just based off our experience. And you know, it's just a sharing. It's just a sharing platform, you know, for people who maybe is going through the process, want to go through the process, but just don't know, you
Where
know,
to start
where to
and how,
start.
yeah.
As I said, go on the website, read up what is you know, needed, and try it out. This is a lovely country.
Yeah.
This is a lovely country, definitely, and I really
encourage
people to come.
Mm-hmm.
To come, because
The next video we can do is to tell how you can come, the different ways in which you can come,
Yes.
because there are different avenues.
different, yeah.
And wouldn't you like to know
Of
about
course.
the different avenues how to
Definitely.
come to Canada?
Of course, who
Yeah,
wouldn't?
who wouldn't?
Yeah.
It is a nice place. A lot of people want to come here, and we are proud to be here and to welcome you all to come.
Of course, we can link up.
Yeah.
And we can, you know, show you two places, and we'll go, you know, eat two food and drink two juice. So thank you guys
Yeah.
for watching and listening, and I just hope that this video help at least one person out
Yeah.
there, you know, just sharing. And just remember to subscribe to our channel. Please like this video, comment if you guys have any other questions. Feel
Yeah,
free.
we'd love to hear.
Yeah, feel free to write the questions in the comment, and I'll try my very best to answer the questions. Once again, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Please share with anybody that, you know, want to hear about
Yeah,
the
what's
whole
going on,
process of coming to this lovely country. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
So we'll link you up in the next one, okay?
Bye guys.
Bye. Take care.